let's start today with Amazon Aurora. Okay, so let's understand. So now what is Amazon Aurora? Again, it's a database, okay? And so Amazon Aurora is fully managed relational database engine that compatible with MySQL and Postgres, right? You already know how MySQL and Postgres combine the speed and reliability of high-end commercial database with the speciality and the cost effectiveness of open source database. So let me tell you one thing. Yesterday we have read about so many database engines, right? We know that now 6 database engines are being supported by AWS. So except Aurora, rest all the engines which is being supported by RDS are open source. Now what is the meaning of open source here? Instead of using and creating that particular database with the help of RDS, we can go ahead and create that these databases anywhere. It's not mandatory you need to use AWS account and then you need to go to RDS and then you need to create this MySQL, Postgres or Oracle database, right? This is open source, you can create anywhere, but Aurora database is not open source because that's fully managed by AWS and you need to have a AWS account, and here only you can go and create it. One point. So if this Aurora is providing a support for, or the Aurora itself is using the base database engine that is MySQL and Postgres, then what extra benefit it is providing as compared to the open source, right? Though the functionality is same with the Aurora, but what is the extra benefit it is giving? We need to understand that. So the extra benefit what Aurora is providing, how Amazon Aurora works with Amazon RDS is, that's no, not that one. Let me tell you. Okay, so yes, this is what I was searching. See, with the help of Amazon Aurora database cluster, like see, Aurora database is the normal database where you can go and create your MySQL and Postgres based databases, which use as a database engine of MySQL and Postgres. But what extra benefit it is providing? You can go and create your own cluster. Now when we create a Aurora cluster, so what type of cluster and what is the architecture it follows? So it has one master database that will be your primary database instance, okay? And automatically, it's not like you are going to create, automatically it start creating a replicas also, okay? So here what happened, we create one primary database, under that your data will be read and write operation will be done. So you will be treating as this master database as a normal database only, but you have so many replicas here, and every replica is having a data copy which has been done by the master database, and you will get the read response from these replicas. These replicas will be in the different availability zone, okay? The only write operation will be done in the master database, rest will be the only for the read operation. So with Amazon Aurora database cluster, you get 15 replicas. With the normal RDS MySQL instance, you get only 5, maximum 5 replicas you will get there. But here you will get 15 replicas, read replicas. Okay. You can have a multiple write replicas also. It's not like you can go and only have one write replica, that's a master account. Or see, the master database is a different, you can have a multiple write database also, so that's the different part. You can have it, you can design your own cluster in Aurora. Okay. One very good feature which is providing by Amazon Aurora is this line, the performance. So if you are creating your database using RDS instance with the MySQL or the Postgres database engine, you will get normal performance. But as if you go and create that with the help of Aurora, you will get 5x throughput performance in MySQL and the 3x throughput performance in Postgres as compared to RDS MySQL or RDS Postgres. Okay, completely serverless, nothing you need to configure, push button of computing scaling, all those are the little extra features, but the high level features are high performance, high availability, highly secure, fully managed, migration support, cost effective and developer productive. So these are some of the advanced feature. So there might be a question come that why to use then RDS MySQL, why to use RDS Postgres, why can't we go and use the Amazon Aurora cluster directly or the Amazon Aurora support account? So let me tell you, Amazon Aurora is not cheaper. Okay, it is having a highest cost because it is providing a lot of features and lot of extra thing. That's why it is not cheaper than the RDS MySQL and RDS Postgres. Okay, so let's just see and yes, create it. So any doubt till now what exactly Amazon Aurora is? Okay, so see here, with the same screen we will go and create the database. The functionality, use, everything will be same. It just, or even we will do the demo at very small level, so it's difficult to identify the benefit of Aurora, but it is too much easy to use and it is having a lot of functionalities. So yes, let me go and create Aurora MySQL here, and I'm keeping this everything default, and I want dev and test environment. My database name I am giving Aurora DB, and credentials here I am passing as a master name as a user, as an admin only, and I'll give the password as okay. Here you will not be able to see the T2 micro instance, it don't provide the T2 micro support, so you just go and select the T2 small. Here the same thing, cluster and the don't create replica option. See, if you go and put this, automatically it will create a lot of replicas, depends on your load. Okay, automatically it will increase and automatically it will decrease. So this is done by AWS only. So we'll go and create, don't create Aurora replica right now, but still it will go and create one read and one write option for us. I'm not attaching with EC2. See, these are the options same as RDS database, normal. VPC selecting normal, subnet group is normal. I want to access this database publicly. Security group, let me go and choose this security group. Okay, now additional configuration, see, it is using the same port which was using earlier, and the password authentication is same. and we could have one advanced setting. Yes, monitoring I don't want. Here is the advanced. See here, this option yesterday I have not explained you. The same option is here. So this option means initial database name. You can directly go and create your first database from here only. So let me go and create AWS batch TV. Okay. Now keeping all the things blank, we already seen. Copy the tag, enable encryption, no backup. It will automatically take the backup. Okay, what it is saying? Okay, it is saying you can't give the dash. Okay, special character is not allowed, underscore is allowed. Here leave this. Okay, so rest all the things are same. Just go and create. So it will take around 5 minutes. See, if you go and see here, it is creating a two options. One is normal cluster with one instance and other one is readers instance. So you will have a two instance here. One is for read and one is for write. Okay. Now in the meantime, let's just go and create a machine where we can connect with this databases. Okay, so we have logged in successfully into one EC2 machine where we will go and connect with this database. But just it will take some time. See, still creating. See, it will give you the two endpoints. One is the normal for the writer instance and one is for reader instance. For reader instance you will get one RO here, read operation. Okay, now just go and update the machine. Yeah. Update-y. Let's just install the MySQL client. Sudo yum install MySQL-y. Okay. This is the problem, it take too much time. Okay. So though it is still creating, but the endpoint is available. So let's start connecting with it. See, so let's just first connect with the right instance. Okay. So if I'll go and connect like the same way we will connect, MySQL host name is the endpoint and the user is admin, and I'll type the password. So I'm connected. So okay. So let me go and type show databases like this. So you will have this database. See, this database I have created initially. So you can directly create your first database from the console also. So let's just use this database. So you are in the same account. Okay. So let's just see whether I have any table or not. Let's show tables here like this. See, so I don't have any table. So let me go and create one table. Just copy and paste it here and okay. So you have created one table. Sorry. Show tables. Yes. So we have created one table now. Now let me go and insert value into that. Paste. Okay. So select star from persons. So we have one value here, right? Now what we have done, we have connected with the right instance. So we are able to perform the right operations here. Now if we go and try to connect with the read operation instance, so just go and exit from here, okay, and let's just type the same command. The only thing is you need to remove this endpoint and paste the right operation endpoint. Paste it here and enter like this. Again it will ask for the password, so pass that password. So yes, now just again type show databases. See, you will get the same database, so go and use AWS batch DB. Okay, if you go and type the show tables, you will get the same table. Now if you want to perform the, see, select star from persons, so you will able to see that. Now if I want to insert any other record with 2 and like let's just type Pankaj and everything is same. Okay, now copy and paste it here. Sorry, so I have typed the insert query and entered. So it is saying, okay, how could we get insert from here? Great. So we can insert also with the right endpoint. Okay, let's just see the select star option then here. Okay, great. So both the endpoint it is working as for write also, but though it has to be, the main functionality has to be the read operation only should be performed here, but still it is allowing. I'm surprised. Okay, let's just have this DB instance. It's a write instance. Yes, it's there. Okay. So this is the way how you can use your database. So any doubt in this till now?
No.
Okay. Ashiti, do you have any doubt?
No.
Okay. So yeah, it's like the same normal database only the way we are using in the RDS. The only thing is it is having a some performance, additional performance part. See, it is showing everything, CPU and current activity, all those stuff also. Multi-AZ is right now not enabled. So the problem here is what I understood here. We have only created the single instance. That's why it is allowing me to write from here also, but it should not. So just try and go and try to select the multiple AZ option and then try to insert into the read operation endpoint. Okay. Ideally, it should not allow me. Anyways, okay. So yeah, that's it about Amazon Aurora. The main purpose is to just to understand the concept and to perform one lab at least. So the extra setting which is required we can perform when we will work on the project or any live environment. So yes, and make sure immediately delete once you are done with the your lab, because it's chargeable. Okay, and it will ask for snapshot, so just read carefully and remove this and type delete me like this. So delete. So once you delete here, it will automatically delete that DB also. It will take time. Okay, so now next topic is elastic cache. Now what do you understand by elastic cache? What do you think that what it could be?
It's a cache memory.
Yeah, but like cache memory, okay, and any other?
So elastic is kind of it could be the permanent memory or
Don't go with the elastic word. In AWS, everything is elastic. If you go and notice that, most of the things are elastic. And why they have kept as elastic? See, you know the elastic, right? The functionality of elastic in general way. If you stretch it, it will stretch, and if you
yeah.
leave it, it will reduce. So they are keeping that concept with elastic with every services. Chalo. So, I was talking about the elastic. So, yes. So, elastic means like when you stretch it, it will increase the services size, or it's like a high availability. When you leave that elastic, it reduce the size. So, this is what elastic mean here in AWS. Okay. So, let's just talk about the elastic search, elastic cache, sorry. Okay. Under elastic cache. Okay. See, this just like RDS, we are having some of the just like in RDS, see, we have a 6 engines, right, which has been supported by RDS, AWS RDS. So same way, Elasticsearch is having a 2 engine, that is redis and memcached, which has been used for the cache storing. Now what is the meaning of cache here? What is the purpose of cache? What exactly the thing it is doing? We will see that. It's nothing but it's like Elasticsearch is Elastic Cache is a web service that make it easy to set up and manage and scale in memory database. Now what is the in memory database? It's like, see, whenever we access any website first time, so it take time to load, but when we access that website again, so we get the response earlier. So how we are getting that response earlier? Because we are getting that response from our cache. Okay, that particular website and the exploring data is stored in our cache memory, and we get that response from here, from there. The same way we can perform our database caching also. It's like if we are getting not exactly the database, it's like any of the caching option we can perform, and it is a kind of a key pair value database. It's not like we are doing any structural database or something. It's kind of a non-structural database only, and it's like you can't query the data, but you have this database just for the quick and microsecond or millisecond response. So yes, it provide high performance, scalable, cost effective caching solution. At the same time, it help us to remove the complex associated with the deploying and managing a distributed cache environment. So how does it work, right? So let's just see that how does it work. And yeah, hello.
Actually, the screen is not visible to me.
Okay, for you, Jasmeet.
I can see the paint screen.
Mhm. That was the screen only I was sharing, but let me share it again. So, Ashwati, are you able to see that screen again?
No. Yes, now it's visible. Thank
So,
you.
yes, under caching, we have a lot of options available and lot of things we will do. We will create our own cache database. We can attach that caching in between our website also. But right now, let's just understand the concept, what it is doing, what exactly redis and memcached means. They both are just a caching database engine. They help us to store in memory database in key value pair combination. Okay, understood this part? You will understand if any confusion, just okay, you can stop me then and there, okay, because some of the concepts are very important to understand initially only. So let's just see and try to perform some task. So see, these are my applications, okay. So these are my applications. We have these applications, and we have database. Okay, this is, we have a database here. Okay, we also have one database here. Let me copy that so I can show you easily. Let's just first understand this section, then we'll go with the second one. So we have an application, we have a database. So what happened here is I want to connect with the with my database from my application. So what I'll do, I'll just directly go and connect it, because I'll request it and I'll connect it. This is how my two-tier architecture work. This is how my database has been designed, like this. Whenever you request from application, it will automatically go and touch my database and it will give the response. So I will get the response also, like this. But I'm getting the response very slow, because every time it is going and connecting with my database. Okay, here every time whenever I'm requesting, it is going and connecting with my database. I don't want that. I want my database performance should be improved, the response should be improved, so the user who is requesting first time will might get the delay response, but the user who is requesting many of the time, or he is my permanent user, then I should get the response faster. So in between the my application, I will attach this cache memory. Like that cache memory option could be anything, either it could be a redis or it could be memcached. These are the two database engines. Okay, memcached, okay, whatever is the spelling, cache, yes, cached, yeah, this is. So what happened, first time when you have requested, you get the response from database, and with the second time you will get the response from the cache memory. So let me tell you what the main point what I'm trying to explain here is, if you are getting a response from here like this, okay, and like this, if you have got the response like this, this response will known as a cache hit. Okay, it means your cache memory is got hit because you have got the response from the cache memory. But for the second time, if the data is not present in your cache memory, okay, if the data is not present in your cache memory, so it is here, okay, and then then first time you will get the response from here like this. So this option will known as cache miss. So what happened here is we have missed the cache. So understood these two terms, cache miss and cache hit?
Yes.
Okay, so this is one concept here in the elastic cache. So what we are talking and right now, see, till now with the RDS and Aurora we were talking about this. Now with the elastic cache, with the redis and memcached, we are talking about this. Okay, we are applying extra layer in between. So now how this process work, how does it happen? So let's see the architecture. So we have a user, okay, we have a user here like this. His job is to access my application, okay. My application could be anything. Right, these are my applications, okay. Yes, here. So what he is doing, he is accessing my applications from the front end, from mobile or from the laptop, anywhere. So he has requested to access my application. So we have a cache memory. Okay, this is my cache memory here. Here we have a cache memory available. So if I have requested and first time when I have not got the response from the cache memory, then this will be the right operation for my cache memory. If I am getting response from database, okay, see, we have somewhere near here in my application we have a database also. So if I am getting a response from my database, okay, if I'm getting response from my database, so first time this will be my, yes, I am getting the response here like this, I'll get the response, okay. So that's not an issue. The user will receive the response from here. But the problem is, first time when he will get the response, this will have a two operations will be performed. One is the response which is been received by the user, and the second one will be the write session operation for my cache memory. So this will be the write session, okay, like this, because it is writing the same response in my cache memory also. But the second time this will be the here, when the second time he will receive, so this will be goes like this. First time it will be, the arrow will be this side, the response will be this side, but the arrow will also be this side. And the second time this will be like this, because it is getting a reader session here, like this, okay. Understood the concept here?
Yes.
So now it perform, or it uses the two database in two engines. But before that, let's just have some of the concept. It's like, see, elastic cache is also the same way. Let's just see the little bit theory part. I want to show you some of the features if it have something. Not this one. Okay. See, realize a microsecond response time across a hundreds of the million operation per second up to 1 petabyte of data. Okay, it has a 99.99% of SLA, because we can design our caching with the multiple AZ also. We can set the time limit, that how long our data should be resist in my cache memory. Okay, and we can also create a replicas also, right? We can create multiple replicas to provide a low latency to my users. And yes, it's a fully managed, so everything is at AWS hand, like a maintenance, patching, optimization, setup, configuration, everything, monitoring, backup, failover, everything is at the AWS problem. We just go and directly use it, okay. And yes, we can design our own DB clusters, just like the other Aurora and the normal RDS instance, the way we can do that. So yes, this is about the elastic cache high level points. Now we have a two engines, so let's just understand that. So redis versus memcached. Yeah,
So
any doubt?
what if yeah, so like first time we request, it goes to the database, and after that it gonna write on the cache memory, right? So
Hmm.
what if how it will work, like if I am requesting the same data with the site, it goes to the cache instead of database to
Yes.
provide us,
Yes,
like.
yes, yes, yes.
And
Yes.
so what if it's updated in the database? Will it cache memory will show the previous data, or it's
What
not up to
update?
date, right? Let's
Sorry,
say
I didn't get your
I
question.
requested, let's say I requested something from the database, and it was showing me the data is, let's say, 5, just the
Hmm.
number 5, okay? And then it also updated in the cache memory with that, if somebody ask for some request, it gonna show me number 5. But what if the database has changed now, and now the database showing the same result, answer 6, but the cache memory will show me the data 5, right?
No, 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 no. It will show 6 only. If there is something change in the database, it will go and update the cache memory automatically. So that updation will be
Okay,
happen.
okay.
Like there will be like some connection between them, or there
Okay,
might
so
be a
it's
chance
between
it.
them also.
Yes, and there might be chance it will get the response 5, because for some time, time to live will be said that if it is at 24 hours, so that the data, older data will be resist here. So that might also be possible. But here,
Okay.
not the purpose is to what data we are getting right now. It's about the performance, and
Okay.
we need to see that practically, because I have also not tried that yet, that what response we will get. But ideally, the
Yeah,
both
I
the
know.
chances will be
In
there.
some of the time also we have to remove the cache memory
Cache
from
memories, so most of the time there might
the
be chance we will
browser.
get 5 as a response, because the write operation may take time.
Okay.
Yes, so okay. So these are the two database engines for the class Elastic Cache, that is like a Redis and memcached. So they have their own some own functionalities, which are these, like support data types of, so any data types is support. Redis is having a more functionality as compared to memcached. Memcached is having very low performance or the low functionality. So Redis is having accepting a data type of any data type. Memcached is accept only string. Memory management, like can store the detailed details in the details to disk when the physical memory is fully occupied, right? In memory only, it's like it will only use the in memory cache. Like if you have allocated a 10 GB of cache, so it will only use that, right? Data size limit is not more than 512 MB. Here 1 MB only. Sub millisecond latency, yes, you will get a micro to microsecond response in both of them. That's the purpose of designing this database, right? Data persistency support using RDP snapshot and AOF log persistent policy. It's like just here you can go the see here, if the cache memory is created, you can go ahead and create a snapshot, or you can create a backup, and you can create a log persistent policy also. But here you can't save that, that is not supported. Cluster mode, yes, you can design your own cluster, but here you can't design your own cluster. Multi-threading, yes, support very well. Multi-threading is like at one point of time you can create a multiple read and write option, because the Redis is supported the cluster mode, but here it doesn't support. Scaling, yes, horizontally you can scale it, because you can have a multiple servers for the caching, but here is only vertical scaling is supported, because and horizontal scaling at from the client side, so that's a different part. But the vertical support is only supported because we can use create only one server here. Data replication support. Data replication out of the box it doesn't support. Obviously out of the box data replication will be there, because we are creating a cluster, so there might be a chance that there will be more than one read servers also. Okay. Support policy URL, let it be. Transaction management support it, and doesn't support. So just a second. So what is the meaning of transaction operation here is, it's like you can run a multiple command in one go, because and as it is having a multiple server, so it will execute that. Okay. Pub and sub, like publisher and submission, subscriber also it perform. So here it doesn't support. So clearly with this definition, or with this differences, we understood that memcached is having lesser functionality than the Redis. Okay. So any doubt till now?
No.
Okay. Okay then. Let's just see the demo. Last. 'Dash. 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 ' name is elastic cache, not elastic cache. See? Okay. So this is the dashboard where you go and create it. So let's just click like get started, and you will get this option where you can go and select the redis or memcached, whatever option or what cluster you want to create. So I want to create a redis cluster, obviously, because it is having a more functionality. So we'll go and click this. Again, same way, the options will be same. It's not some, it is having something extra. So just go and create a new cluster. I don't want to go with the easy way, and I don't want to restore my backup. I don't have any backup right now. Cluster mode is disabled. I don't want to show you the cluster mode, but the redis cluster will have a single shard, with one primary node and up to 5 read replica. Cluster mode is enable a replica across a multiple shard for the enhanced scalability and availability. Now I want to give the cluster information. So let's just give the demo AWS SAA as a name. This is my demo cache. Here now location is AWS cloud and the on premises, so I'm doing at AWS cloud. I don't want multi-AZ right now. I don't want auto failover right now. And see, here you will go and select the instance type. So I want to go with the T2 micro. This is the port number 6379. I want 2 replicas as of now, because see, this is the option here. Even though if you are not creating a cluster, it will create some read replicas by default. So I am just giving right now for 2 replicas here. I can go and increase that. Okay. So right now I am giving 2 replicas for this demo purpose. Now we have a subnet group. So just go and create a default subnet group. And here see the availability zone placements. So I want to specify that. See, I want my primary database should be in 1A, replica in 1B and 1C, because I am creating a 2 replicas. So if I'll go and increase 3 4, you will get the extra options here. Understood? So let me go and reduce here 2, and these are the options for the first page, same as RDS only kind of. Next, here you will get so many securities, like you can encrypt your cache data, right? This is a security group. Yes, I want to attach this with the security group, so choose the security group. Backup, I don't want to take it. Maintenance, I don't want auto upgrade right now. I don't want log also, that is a tag also, so leave that part. So this is the final review and create. So it takes 10 minutes minimum to create this database, so we need to wait. But in the meantime, what we can do, we can install redis into my machine. Okay, so leave this machine, or we can use this machine also, but I want to show you Ubuntu machine also, because till now we have not yet created any Ubuntu machine, right? So let's just go and create one Ubuntu machine. So redis DB is my machine, and let's just go and select the Ubuntu option, and rest other thing will be same, no difference. Security group, I'll go and select the same one. This is my security group, everything is same, and then launch. So here now, see, in normal Linux machine the username is EC2 user, but for the Ubuntu machine the username is Ubuntu. Okay, how you will get this username, I'll show you once this, yeah, here. So just click on this connect button, you will get this. See, this is the username. Okay, so cancel it. Yes, it is connecting. is my security group is not selected, is there, and the 22 is here. Okay, let me log in. The key pair I have selected, AWS badge. I'm not able to take the SSH to Linux machine also. Let me try that. Working. This Ubuntu machine is not working. So let me close the session. Has to take. Don't pass the username now. Let's see what happened. Accepted. Yes. It will prompt. Oh, 1, 2. Enter. So we are inside our Ubuntu machine. So let's just update sudo apt get update -y. Enter. Machine is in update. So let's see. Yeah. Okay, so my machine is updated. Let's see whether it is having a redis install or not. See, it is not having a redis installed. So let's just install it. Sudo apt get install redis-y. The redis is installed. Now just wait for the database to respond the endpoints. Okay. If you go and click here, it is still in the creating state. But if you see the events, events is happening here. It is showing that. See, the cluster is being created. This cache cluster doesn't support this. Added a cache 01 availability zone. Now cache is created. Now this again, it is creating a node 2. First node 1, like main primary node, then node 1, node 2. It is still creating, right? So these are the events.
It's available now, right?
Yeah, but it will take some time to show me the endpoint. Sometimes it don't. Yesterday also I tried it 4 times to show me the endpoints. See, it's always having some issue. I don't know. See, it has to show me the endpoints here to connect it, but it will not show. It takes some time. Events. It is showing something. Please use different instance type. Okay. To enable the persistence. Okay. That's okay. I don't need a data persistently right now. See, as per the logs, it has been created, but it is not showing me the endpoint. That's the problem. We'll refresh the page. Yes, now it's here. So the page refreshment is required to get the endpoints. So let me delete this one. I don't want that. Okay, I got it. Okay, let it be right now. So just go and see this. See, we have a primary endpoint, we have a reader's endpoint. So if you go and see down here also, you will see the endpoints. Like a primary endpoint is for the primary one, and other two are like this. So let's just go and connect it. Okay, I can't show you the complete demo right now, but I'll show you that how it works. Ubuntu. So if I want to connect with this, so let's just first connect with this primary one. Okay, so let just go and yes, right, redis CLI is the command. Yes, and type -h as a host. So what is my host? It's this one, and enter. So it will say that okay, so this service is not known. That's fine. So the problem is I have not given the port in my security group first. So I need to go to my security group and edit it with the correct port like this. Okay. So that the port is 6379. So this is my security group. Let's just edit inbound and add the port as custom TCP, that is a 6379. One is the wrong thing. Save. Now if I'll go and try to run the same command, but I have to run it without the port, then enter. See, now I am inside my cache database. Okay, So let's just create some caching here. So how to create that? So you just need to type a set. It will automatically give you how to set that. So let's just create a name. Key value pair you need to pass, right? So name is Kanchan. See, one cache is created. So let's just create a set. City is Bhopal, like this. So if I'll go and type, see, I want to see that, like I want to see my data what I have given. So just simply type star, you will get keys star, like this. So you will get the, here these are my keys. So if I want to get the name, like this, so I will get the name here. So these are the response, which these are the keys I have, and I have this. I can go and set mode. Set pin is 40, like this. I can set the mobile number, like these things. This is my mobile number, for example, like this. And if again I want to see what are the keys I have set here, it will respond me. These are some of the keys which is present in your cache memory. So if you want to see the response, like cat mobile, I want to see the response of mobile, so I will get the mobile here. So everything what we are doing, we are creating some cache memory. Yes, right now this I am creating, but ideally when we connect this particular database or the cache memory with my application and with my database, so I will get the response related to my database or my application. Okay. And how to connect that? This is the endpoint which will be used for connection purpose. Now, till now what I was doing, I am performing the write operation and the read operation here. So let's just go outside of this option and let's copy one of my reader's endpoint. Okay, this is my reader's endpoint. Now let's go and type redis -cli -h and paste this and delete this port and enter. So now I am in the reader's place. Okay, so let's just type set. Set what do you want to set? Job ID, enter. So it will give you read only. You can't write against the read replicas, so it is not allowing me. So I can only go and get option. So get pin keys star, like this. I can only read this. This is what I was trying to explain in the Aurora also. Might be there is some other functionalities to do that, to control the read and write operation, but this is how it has to work. You can't write in read replicas. You can only perform the read operations. So understood this part? Hello, any doubt?
Yes. Yes.
Jasmeet, he is available? Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
Any doubt?
no. Hello.
Yeah. Okay, so this is about the elastic cache. Now let's just see the third database, that is Dynamo DB. But before that, let me delete it. So now till now we have seen a lot of three types of database, and we found the different purpose of all three. So we have another database that is called a Dynamo DB. Okay, so Dynamo DB is just a simple no SQL database. Okay, no SQL is like you can't make it as a structured query language like rows and columns and all those things. Then how it works, right? How you can perform this? So first of all, let's just understand the use case of it. See, there are various type of databases, and most of the time databases are very slow, but we want some of the response very fast. Like in a gaming environment, gaming is the best example for Dynamo DB. We want response in a microsecond, millisecond, and they don't need any kind of a structured database because it could be unstructured also. Gaming is something different, like a data, session, player history, all those things we don't want to store in a very structured manner. It could be like unstructured way also. So that's the not the issue. We can store our media's metadata, right? We could also store like a videos, mp4, mp3 files. We can store the metadata also. So it's not always mandatory to have that structured database, and it also not mandatory that every media will have a same types of functionality or same types of property. Like for example, if we have one image, so it's not mandatory that it will have the name and then size, then pixels, and all those stuff attributes related with the image. It could be very, like in iOS it could be the functionality will be different, in Android the different DSLR will have the different media functionality. So it could be difficult to store such type of data. So such use case, such scenario, we use DynamoDB where we are not storing any structural data. Okay, so how this database work, how we store into this? So we have one thing called, very interesting thing I would say, we have a 3 term. Okay, we have a 3 term that is called as attributes, items, and primary key. Okay, in this. So how this database work, how this is stored? So see, we have like this name, function, okay, mobile, like this is my mobile, city is Bhopal. Okay, we have another attribute. So see, this is like this is like this. Okay, so here name is, for example, Jasmeet. Okay, here serial number or like a ID number. For example, you have ID, unique ID, right? This is your ID number, and you have a job, for example, IT. Okay, like this. And again we are creating a name, Ashwati. Okay, for like country, we are typing country for her. So country is India, and we are giving a pin code for her. Pin code is like, this is her pin code. We could have a 4th attribute also, like job, and she's also working in like a software company. Okay, so this is how these are what I have listed down right now. These 3 are the, this one, and this one is known as item. Okay, so we have some item which is kind of a data, but it's not in a structural manner. It is like a normal data, right? This is the data. I want to store such type of data also. So there is one way to store it, like we can go and create a table, but the problem is the column, the key, see, the data is stored in the key value pair format, right? So if I'll try to convert that into the table also, the problem is the name is common everywhere, right? Mobile is common in only for me. The city is not common, like job is common for between these 2 persons. So it's difficult to create. It's like it will increase the number of columns for me. So to store such type of data, we use DynamoDB, where our data structure is not decided. So these things, the insider things is known as attributes. Okay, so we have an item, we have attributes. Okay, and what about the primary key? So though we are storing this data, but it also need one fixed primary key to identify or to fetch the proper information in a structural way. Though it is unstructured data, but we need somehow sometimes the proper format. So every item will have one primary key. By default, every will have a primary key. Okay.
Primary key is also available also on the RDS, right?
Right. That's like a table wala format. In table, you will have a primary key, secondary key, short key, relational key, everything. That database part will be there. So
Okay.
that's like a completely database thing, SQL part. Indexing, cursor, lot of things are there in the joins, right? So you can create a lot of things in your database. So that's the different part. That could be done at the database level, but here primary key is the same concept is there here only, but here why it is mandatory, because how can you list down these attributes? You need something to listing down. So this is like a primary key. We also have one another option here, that is a short key. Short key is nothing but kind of a secondary key which will help us to sort this data. So it's a like a one more option they have, but the main three option is these three. You should be aware about these three. So what is item, what is attribute, what is a primary key? Primary key is unique always, and it's like a numbers, like 1, like 2 here, sorry, like 2 here, like 3 here. So this will be the primary key. Understood till here?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just create the Dynamo DB table, then you will understand more. So yes, this is the dashboard. It says Amazon Dynamo DB, a fast and flexible NoSQL database service for any scale. DynamoDB is fully managed key value and document database that delivers single digit millisecond performance at any scale. Okay, just go and create. See here, right here you are not creating a database. Here directly you are creating a table. Okay, so just go and create a table. So let me type the table name as order. Okay, orders. Okay, and it will have a mandatory option, that is a partition key or the primary key. Okay, the name is the partition key, but the partition key is the part of the table. Primary key, it is a hash value that is used to retrieve item from your table and allocate a data across host for the scalability and availability. So let me have this is like order ID. This will be like OID. Okay, string, no, I want it as a number only. So default setting I want to give, see these are the table setting, like a capacity, what is the capacity you want, how much the read operation, how much is the write operation you want to perform, how auto scaling is on. So you can customize this as per your choice also like this, but I'm going with the default right now. That's not the problem. Okay, so let's just click on customization and see what all are the option is there. Yes, indexing and all those things, like encrypt also you can perform, lot of options, same like other also, the how you go and control your table. And yes, I want to go with the default and create. Okay, so this is how quick you can create your database, and click here. See here what you have done, this is the general information. Okay, indexing is like, you know what is the meaning of indexing, right? Indexing is just you are settling down your data structure. Okay, so you have a lot of attributes available, so you want to index them. properly, that this is my first option, this is second, then third. So you are creating an index for that. You can create that. You can monitor also. Yes, the same way every service will have a monitoring available, so you can monitor it. Global table. What is the meaning of global table? Now global table means, see, the table which you have created right now is only available in my North Virginia region, but I want to create or make this table available across the region. So I can go and create a global table. Global table means the table which you have created will be available all of the other region. So globally. Backup you already know, right? Export and streaming is just like streaming part we will see when we will learn the kinesis part, so you will understand easily. And additional settings is like a same setting which we have seen initially, like how much read operation, route operation, what is the target for capacity, all this stuff. But I want to show you how you create this type of data here. The main purpose of this lab is how you create such kind of data. So this is like a table information, right? Earlier we have tried and connected with the database with the help of EC2 machine, and we have installed MySQL client or the Redis client to create our database. But here you can directly go and create your items. So go to table explorer item here, right? And you can create items. So you have to mandatorily pass the partition key. So partition key I am giving order number 111, and I want to add new attributes, that is the name, like for example product is like laptop, but it is saying you can only create a numerical value. No, I don't want that. I want a string. Yes, so let's just have product, and I want to create it as a laptop. Let me again give the string as a brand or which company. I want a Dell laptop here. Okay, and let me add it, create item. So if you will go and see that, see, it has automatically created that. Now next time I want to go and create, for example, I want to give the attribute name as a 222, and I want to create a string. Instead of product, I want to name it as a clothes, like Indian wear, India. Okay, again material cotton. Okay, create item. See, this is how they will store. I'll show you 1 minute. इसको थोड़ा सा छोटा करना है. See, it is already having, but the problem is, see, yeah, here, see. So this is how you can go and create your attributes, which will not have any of the similarity. Like for example, if I'll go and again create one more item, 33, and create, and I want to give the name as a product, and here I want to order a tab and create. Here I want to give like a RAM size is here like a 2 GB, and I want to add like memory as 256 GB. Okay, and then create item. So see, okay, let me refresh it. It will take some time here to load. See, so if you go and see that when you have created third item, the product will have this the tab item, because it found that the same attribute, but the rest are not same, so it has created one new columns like this. Understood? Any doubt till now?
No.
So this is the query tab, where you can go and create a query. So you can create a query. like filter, or you want to attribute, like I want to give the product name as equal to tab. I want to see the value, so run it. Partition key should be a 333. Okay, search. See, you will get your value. Read unit consumed 0.5, like this. Like this you can perform the query also. View table details. It will show you the table detail with the monitoring also. See, read usage, write usage. You have performed some read and write operation into your table, so you are able to see the metrics. So that's it about the databases till now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.